I want to talk to you guys about something. About secrets. How many of you think you're good at keeping a secret? Raise your hand.
Amy, keep your hand down.
Amy, you're not. Hold on. You two are really good friends, so obviously you know something that we don't know.
Amy, well, possibly. Amy found out like 5 days into me knowing I was pregnant that I was pregnant.
And she told me, don't tell anyone.
Please don't tell anyone. It's super early. You and my family know.
Right. So I said nothing, but then as the weeks went along,
not many weeks passed, but
maybe like one or two. And some of our mutual friends noticed that maybe Sarah could possibly be pregnant. And so they were like, is Sarah pregnant? And I went,
and how did you keep the secret?
So you were defending her.
I said no comment.
So I get a really guilty phone call. I'm an awful friend. I just needed to come forward and tell you this. And she tells me the story differently. And our friends were like, you should have seen her. She giggled and goes, no comment.
I kind of made it seem like I had a straight face, but I didn't. But I will say, Sarah has entrusted me with another secret,
Yes.
and I've been really good at keeping.
You've been great. I said you owe me one.
She gave me a second chance.
I did.
We'll talk
It was
about
really, it was a fun secret. And it's so hard.
I know how to get it out of you. I'm just going to ask a lot of questions to see your response.
If she says no comment,
that means yes.
There's no comment with the smile.
Exactly.
But they say that
secrets?
Oh, yeah. If somebody tells me a secret,
you're like
I forget,
a vault.
I forget what it
imagine.
is. I literally forget. But I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's not keeping a secret.
That wasn't what I was thinking. Yeah.
That goes to show how important your secret is to Jordan. Matter to me, I forgot. They say that the average person keeps around 13 secrets.
Wow.
Yeah. And about
How do they
5 of them-
quantify that?
I know.
They did a whole study.
Because of all those secrets people told them. As they were.
Let me tell you how they did it, and I read this said the same thing. They examined 13,000 real-life secrets recorded across 10 previous studies. I'm like, if you recorded the secrets, they're not secrets anymore.
Oh,
yeah. But they found that 60% involved a lie or a financial impropriety.
Oh.
'Those aren't fun.
33% involved a theft, a hidden relationship,
Ew.
or discontent at
This is getting
work.
very life-changing.
I like pregnancy. Right.
Yeah, where are the fun secrets?
Hey, if you want to share one, go ahead.
I'll let Amy.
But that's all I got, okay?
All right.
Be good at keeping secrets, people.
I have another question for the panel, for everyone. How important is punctuality to you? Meaning, if you set up a time to meet friends, how important is it that your friend shows up on time? Do you give them a 5 to 10 minute grace period?
Yes, because I
do?
need it. Yeah.
So you're the one who's late.
Oh, 5 minutes isn't a big deal.
Right, well, so there was a woman who went online and she said that she was upset that her friends get irritated if she's like 10, 15 minutes late. And she said they called her rude, entitled, and really got upset about it. And people online agreed, and they said there's no excuse. You know, it's about saying your time's more important than other people's. So it created this huge debate.
I'm forgiving of other people, but I'm hard on myself. Like, I want to be
Agreed.
punctual.
I wanna be punctual.
Yeah.
I feel horrible when I'm late.
Well,
But there's a difference between 5 and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
True. And in New York, sometimes it's hard to gauge. I will
you
say.
have to give a little leeway. I mean, it's out of your hands if you're.
Does she like give any kind of her friend a break? Is like maybe she's in traffic.
She's saying
She's
they're
probably
very
rounding
I'm
down, though.
Here's the
I
deal.
bet those friends, I bet she's like 45.
I was going to say, and if someone, it's one thing if someone's late every now and then. When someone is consistently late, like every time you know it's like their time.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different.
In New York, that you do have to factor it in.
Yeah.
You know it's going to take longer.
But then I know my friend, so if I know the friend is always late, I just show up late with her.
I will say this is really interesting, though, and on a positive note, according to various studies, those who are always late are less prone to stress, more optimistic, and more enthusiastic, and typically more successful in
They're
life.
putting it on everybody else.
Late people are great people, apparently.
So late people is good.
Yeah, they're
All
good.
right, hey, it's working for me. I'm going to stay late.